Okay. I do need to send out a text real quick and remind everybody because I had said I'd send that for the people who forgot. So much stuff. That remind me text. Some people had opted into that, so can't.
Nathan, where's the mute button?
Right on the top of that of your screen there. When you move the mouse up to the top, it should pop up.
Got you. I see it. Got it.
Awesome. Watched that replay last night once it was done, and this deal tracks it so you know who it is that actually watched the replay.
That's awesome.
All right, send the text reminder. You're about live. Got Lee on there. Got to post that YouTube link. You guys, whoever can, maybe post that link on like your Facebook page or something.
Post the
live link on there.
Is it at Life Unlimited Network?
There is a viewing link that it gives you here on YouTube. What's up, Melissa? Hey, Lance. All right, people starting to trickle in here. I think the next event we're gonna. One moment. The promotion for this was rather short, but I really wanted to get Amos on there that way, because he's a pretty busy guy. All right, Dougie, your presentation that you had done yesterday. I mean, since you don't have the Life Unlimited slides, you can go ahead and use that.
Use what?
The standard presentation that you did yesterday. I should be broadcasting this stuff.
You want me to talk about the affiliate marketing as well, just real quick, like a little 5-minute overview?
Yeah. Hey, Melissa, Lance, and Marcus, could you type something in chat if you can hear us? Theta One, we're gonna begin right now. People are gonna start trickling in. There's one viewer on the YouTube link, so kindly type something in chat real quick if you can hear us. Greg, we've got 9 attendees in the room. Oh, okay. I just enabled the chat. And admin, kindly type something. Let's make sure it doesn't show up as me like it did last night. Hey, Greg. The person who said yo 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 has no name. I don't know.
It's me.
Is that you?
Yeah.
Anything.
What in the world?
Yeah, it's not giving any names. It's just giving like a little quotation box there.
It's better than saying Nathan, right?
Right.
All right. So I'm gonna throw this thing on video here. We'll give it a minute or two. Okay. Marcus, can you see me? Kind of type something real quick there if you can see me on video. So the beauty of this though is, okay, so like right now Marcus is actually on his phone. I think he says he's going out to eat with his girlfriend or whatever, but he's still able to plug into this deal, and that's the cool thing about this. So I guess the admins, you're gonna have to put your name in parentheses or something so we know who it is.
You have the live feed going on for YouTube right now on your end?
On my page, I do. I didn't post it on the Life Unlimited Network. There are four people on there so far.
No, that's fine. I think we hear the echo. I hear an echo, so just mute that, and you should be fine. Just mute just the live stream YouTube, and you should be okay.
I doubt it's me, man. Somebody else. Mine's not playing. So this is what happened. I'm gonna mute everybody out. I'm getting feedback from somebody else's mic, is what it is. So I think it was Lee, because I just muted her. It went on. All right. So I'm gonna do a screen share here real quick, and we'll get this thing rocking. The beauty of it is we do have replay. Can you guys see my screen?
Yes.
Yep.
Is it flickering? Is it flickering?
No. There it was once. It's good now. It's flickering. Flick, flick.
How about now?
Oh yeah, it's flickering.
See, that's the deal with PowerPoint. I don't know why PowerPoint does that on my computer, but I did it yesterday though, and it wasn't doing that number. All right, I'm gonna get this thing off of here. I'm gonna let you handle that stuff from your computer next time, Dougie, because my computer does not like PowerPoint.
Okay.
All right, guys. Thank you. Welcome to the Life Unlimited Network live event. I really love the whole idea or the thought of the Life Unlimited Network show. So I want to welcome you guys and thank you very much for connecting with us this evening. I know we're connecting with a lot of different people from different parts of the country and soon to be different parts of the world, because we are in a pre-launch of our Life Unlimited Network system, and you know, we're really getting hitting the ground running, getting going with this to give you a quick preview of what will be and how easy it is to connect and to do business in this connected age in the 21st century. So we're basically taking a 100-year-old industry and flipping it on its head to do some amazing things, break records, and really break boundaries. You know, so This is pretty awesome. Thank you very much for joining us. My name is Nathan Agpan. I am actually in Columbia, Missouri, in the good old Midwest, the heart of America. We've got a couple of different people here with us on video. We've got more and more people joining us in the room. So thank you very much for joining us. I'm gonna kind of pass it on here to the guys who are on video to maybe give us a quick introduction, tell us where they're from, and maybe what they do in their regular everyday jobs, if any, or occupation. So we'll just kind of pass it down as it shows on my screen. Phil, could you please say hi?
Absolutely. Thanks for that. Hey, look, I live in Atlanta, south side of Atlanta, right here in Sharpsburg, Georgia, below Peachtree City in the airport. I work out at the airport. I work in aviation, and I enjoy doing that. But I'm here to be able to share my story, to be able to validate, to be able to connect with you, so that you can see, just like me, never done anything like this before. And so when I came upon this and it was introduced, all I had to do was to get started, right? And that's what it took. It was a no-brainer for me. But pretty much, I'd never done anything like this before, so it's exciting, and especially what we're doing here. I'm pumped, and this is the second night. Wow, and able to connect with people that are a long ways off, other states. Yourself, Amos, Lee, and Douglas, who's right here in my backyard, right? But that's it for me. As far as me, that's what I do on a daily basis. You want me to share anything else real quick?
No, not for now. We'll kind of come back to that. So we'll kind of move it on down the line. Who's next on that video? Good old Mr. Lee. Hey, brother, could you say something? You are muted, sir.
Okay, now I should be unmuted. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right. I'm Lee Aylworth. I live in Columbia, Missouri, pretty close to Nathan. During the day, I run a transmission repair shop, and I have for 18 years. And I don't like it anymore, and that's why I'm here. That's what I got for you guys.
That's awesome. That's fantastic. All right. I mean, hey, everybody, different strokes for different folks. All right, awesome, Lee. Great to have you, man. We had an awesome, we had your personal story yesterday, and one of these days we're going to have you on the hot seat so you can tell us maybe in a little bit more detail about that. But we're going to pass it down to my brother, Dougie Fresh. Hey, man, say something, Doug.
What's up, guys? Douglas Stroop. I'm just normal, everyday, average kid with above average desires, above average dreams. I started doing Zija about 2 years ago, and it's been an absolute blast. I've been able to meet incredible people like yourself, Nathan. So, if I can do it, anybody can do it. That's for dang sure. So, anyways, I'm excited to be here.
Fantastic, fantastic. All right, well, we have the rock star that is on our hot seat today. I'm debating if to even let him say anything just yet. So we're gonna put him on hold. Just kind of get the suspense going there. So Amos, kind of hang tight there for us, sir. We'll come back to you because it's gonna be a show tonight. But guys, we're here for a purpose. I mean, what we're doing is completely different from maybe anybody's network marketing, your grandmother's network marketing, affiliate marketing, Mary Kay, all of that jazz that you may have heard of before. And we're doing it under the name the Life Unlimited Network. And what you might ask, what is the Life Unlimited Network? I was going to throw up a few slides there, but we'll leave that alone. But really simply, the Life Unlimited, like Phil, like Lee, like Dougie, like Amos, who have a desire for more, either for better health or for better wealth, or both, quite frankly. But we are a group of everyday normal people who come together to create something amazing, okay? To leverage each other's abilities and connections to both get healthy and also get a little bit wealthier or a lot wealthier if you're Amos. So that's the beauty of it, guys. It's everyday people doing this stuff. But where we kind of diverge from the norm is that we are now able to leverage technology. We're able to leverage systems that we are putting together, which, like, this event is just one of those systems to get more people involved in the movement. Okay, because traditionally people have been, left out of this movement, this industry, which is the second highest paid profession next to professional sports, for a couple different reasons. Out of fear, fear of failure, fear of doing it alone. Some people have never done a business before and they don't really want to try. So guess what? It's usually easier to say, well, no, right? So we're trying to take away the fear of being able to sell something and this and the other. Guys, it doesn't have to be complicated. So this system that we're creating here, the Life Unlimited Network, is creating an avenue where the average person can plug in. Someone who needs better health or who could stand to use a little bit more money can plug into the system without having to be a salesperson, without having to have all the time in the world, because we can leverage what we have and what we are creating to still present the message. Okay, so all you'd have to do is plug people in to this system. The people who are scared of home meetings, who don't want to be in someone's living room, who this, that, and the other, can plug people in, because guess what? If you were in my living room tonight, it would be full, because we have 17 people and counting on chat and 11 viewers on the live stream, right? But we're able to do this deal, and we're creating a community of people from everywhere across the world. And guess what? People love communities. People love excitement. Okay? So what we're creating is beautiful, and the vision is big, because online communities grow like wildfire. Okay? So imagine being able to grow an international business in 56 countries, have business in China, like Dougie was talking about earlier, without having, set foot in China before, right? All because we are able to leverage the power of the internet. Every single person that is watching this event was invited using technology. I didn't talk to a single person face to face, okay? So we all communicated somehow through technology, text message, Facebook, YouTube, Uvu, whatever it was, but look at us, right? So that is what we're doing, guys. This is next level stuff. You want to be part of this, because we are leveraging a $200 million company that is about to go to $1 billion, and I'm going to let Mr. Bontrager talk about that when we get to that point. But we're leveraging a company that is in this health and wellness industry, the next Facebook, the next Google of the space. And that was not me talking. I heard somebody who has a lot of experience make that analogy, and I held on to it. So it's a good time to grab your spot. If you're a visitor, if you're a guest, you're in the right place. Okay, so grab your spot. You're in the midst of people who want the best for you. We're not here to shove products down your throat or try to hard sell you on anything. We want to make you feel at home, because that's how people stay, right? We make you comfortable. You're probably watching this from wherever you're watching it from. I don't know, Marcus might be at Hoo Ha because he loves eating there, It doesn't matter where you are. You plug into this deal a couple of days a week, and we will help make you money, because all you got to do is send your friends, the people you care about, strangers, because everybody wants to make money and everybody wants to get healthy. Okay, so that's what the Life Unlimited is. Technology, money, health, business. And, I'm going to pass it on to Dougie here. I'm going to pass it on to Doug Stroop, because what we're doing is we're leveraging a company. Okay, we're leveraging this $200 million company to get to where we want to go. Every American ought to have a part-time gig, a side business. And if you do not have a side business, you're missing the boat, okay? So this is what we're doing. Most people that are in this business have jobs. So we're leveraging this company to give people a plan B, a better way, an option, something they can do with that 1 to 2 to 3 hours a week in the comfort of their home that could pay them as much as their day jobs or more, okay? So I'm going to let Dougie go, Mr. Stroop, go into that a little bit more, maybe kind of giving us a quick idea of why this makes sense from a business perspective, and maybe he can go into the company a little bit more, okay?
Yes, sir. All right, so here's what we're going to talk about, guys, something that I'm pretty passionate about, this little thing called leverage. And so I'm going to share my screen with you guys real quick, and we're going to run through this in about 5 minutes. So can you see my screen?
I cannot. I can now.
Okay, good. So one of the biggest things that I'm asked a lot is, what is network marketing? A lot of times can you see my screen still?
Perfect.
Okay, what is affiliate marketing? What we know as network marketing. And so I want you real quick just to understand the difference of what we're doing versus what traditional businesses are doing. So here's the biggest difference. Traditional marketing, as you can see right here, from ads to newspapers to brochures to all kinds of things, literally millions of dollars are spent each week and potentially even each day in some cases for advertisements, right? Getting it out there. I mean, you guys are on YouTube, and before the video comes up, you have to, like, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, skip ad, right? That's traditional. That's what they do to get it out there, okay? So affiliate marketing, or network marketing as most of us know it by, is the exact same model, except we use people as advertising. Word of mouth is the most trusted form of marketing, right? So think about, what kind of car you got. Chances are somebody recommended that car to you, and you said, I like that car. I want to get that car. Look at anything. Your house. A lot of things are basically from word of mouth. So when you love a movie, when you love a restaurant, or you tell people about it. That's what we do. And so, anyways, that's the biggest thing. And so the advantage of affiliate marketing is that you are able to make as much money as you want, depending on how much you produce. I call that fair. I call that the power of capitalism, right? Not just going in there and passing time by, going to your 9-to-5 job. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but strive for more. Strive for more. Go out and do your best. Knock it out with this company. And so that's the difference. I want you to see that's the difference. We're not into a lot of high-end advertising. We don't do any advertising except word of mouth. So that's what we do. And real quick, we're going to go over the company just real briefly. Here we go. So Zija International is the name of our company. Zija was started about 8 years ago by a man named Ken Brailsford. He watched a movie, actually, or a Discovery Channel documentary. And the documentary was on a tree called Moringa oleifera. And it definitely touched his heart. And he said, I've got to bring this to the marketplace because this tree is the most unbelievable thing ever. Anyways, he brought it to market, and we are the first company to bring this botanical to America. So anyways, these are our 3 lines of products: Zija Core, Ameo Essential Oils, and Ripstick Supplements. We're going to go into that in a second. But a little bit about Ken Brailsford. He's the Michael Jordan of network marketing. He's absolutely incredible. The guy is a living legend. He's actually done 2 other companies that have done upwards of billions of dollars in sales, and they're still working today. That was back in the 70s and the 80s. Imagine if you could have gotten involved with one of those companies back then. Good grief. But it's okay. We have another chance. Zija. He's doing it again, guys. He came out of retirement. He was happily retired, chilling with his billions, and loving on his family. But he said, I've been inspired by this tree, and so now he has a thriving business after starting this Zija International. It's been an absolute blessing to me, to my family, and I know it will be to you as well. So that's our founder, right? You want to make sure that you're aligned with the right people, right? If you're not, I've heard it said, if you could have the nicest car in the world, but if the guy behind the wheel doesn't know how to drive, gonna wreck. There's no question about it. It's called inevitable. So these are the leaders behind Zija. Okay, Rod Larson, absolute stud. I think he looks like Megamind. Don't take that too seriously. But anyways, Rod's an awesome guy. He's incredible. Loves people. You know, you got guys on the bottom. Jerem Dasher, Brian Palmer, Vice President of Sales, Director of North American Sales. Absolutely incredible. Love these guys to death. I have not been with Jerem Dasher one time where he did not get emotional when it comes to the success of this company, the stories of the products that are being just every single day happening to more and more people. It's absolutely incredible. So guys, rest assured, the people running this company have your best interests in heart. I promise. Because I say that because that was my question. Do these guys care about me? And I found out they do. And they'll do the same for you. So here's our scientists, our nerd. Every company needs a nerd. Dr. Joshua Plant, that is his real name. He is a genius. Okay, so he graduated from this little school. Maybe you've heard of it, Harvard. It's pretty special. You know, you got to be pretty smart to get in there. But he completed a 7-year program in 3.5 years with a wife and 3 kids. So needless to say, the guy's extremely smart, and he had many offers from lots of pharmaceutical companies. Dude, when he graduates with that kind of just incredible success from Harvard, he could have gone anywhere. He could have gone to Mars and got a job, you know. So he's an absolute stud, knows what he's doing. So rest assured, we are in good hands. And to be honest, he actually sought Zija out, which is really cool for a little guy like me, you know, thinking about, you know, this little Zija company, and you know, him being all that he is, this stud of a scientist, seeks Zija out. And the reason why he did that is because he saw Zija as the leading force behind this, I guess if you will, not just trying to mask symptoms like a lot of drug companies are doing, but instead going into the prevention of illness. And so that's what he really saw with Zija. That's why he locked arms with us. And I got to say this, I heard it said one time that, you know, Josh is so smart, the only reason he's got a body is to transport his brain around. So anyways, he is an awesome guy. And I got to meet him a few times. He's awesome. He likes to cut up, and I know he wouldn't mind if I said that. So anyways, a little bit about our nutritionals. We're going to go into this just real briefly. And again, guys, we're not trying to sell you products. We're not trying to, you know, push anything on you. But here's what I know. I've been taking these products. I take them every single day, and I feel amazing. And I know you will as well. So the XM Plus on your bottom left, it's phenomenal for the Moringa plus some extra dosage of energy, natural energy. I take that every single morning. I'm actually about to go mix mine up when I get done with this webinar. It's absolutely phenomenal. It makes me feel great. And the premium tea, you know, the tea is the key if you're trying to, you know, lose some weight. It'll definitely do its job. Don't take it in the morning before work. Daily tea as well. Phenomenal cleanse, much more gentle than the premium. The Super Mix, Smart Mix, incredible blends of the Moringa oleifera tree. You will feel like $1 billion taking those. I'm sipping on Super Mix right now as we speak just because I can, and I love it. It makes me feel great. So the Prime 90 as well, it's a meal replacement. XM Burn, if you really want to burn you know, some fat off of your body, some extra pounds, Burn is what you need to go with. XM PM actually allows you to continue to burn those excess pounds throughout the night. So your body is literally in a 24-hour state of burn, and it's you really lose a lot of weight quickly. XM AM helps stave off midday cravings. Does what it does, incredible things. I've heard of people losing weight like it's their job. It's awesome. So a little bit about Moringa. I would tell you to study this stuff more so than what I'm about to tell you. 46 antioxidants, 36 anti-inflammatories. Guys, most diseases come from inflammatories, right? Inflammation at the cellular level. So here's what we have: 36 ways to stop that. Anti-inflammatories are huge. So for that alone would be enough. But if it wasn't enough, omegas 3, 6, and 9s in the proper sequencing. That's huge. 20 amino acids, including the 9 that our bodies do not produce. They're called essential, meaning you need them. You got to have them. So in over 90 nutrients altogether, absolutely incredible. You want to take this stuff. You really do. If you think I'm just messing around right now, I would tell you to try it. It's unbelievable. You hear some stories in a second, but you know, some validation, PubMed.gov. You can go there to check it out. Lots of peer-reviewed studies, third-party validation. Absolutely incredible. Back in 2008, it was the plant of the year. So you definitely want to do your research on this stuff. The weight management system. These are the different systems that come with it. Just basically getting your body back into balance. So that is, it is in optimal shape and to fight off the excess pounds that your body has. So skincare, of course, I mean that's unbelievable. I use the Zedra oil all the time and the Gen M body oil, unbelievable stuff. Essential oils, we're not going to go into that right now. It's unbelievable. I've got 4 of them sitting right here with me right now, and I use them all the time. I just took a shot of the peppermint oil. Don't take 2 drops of that. It's gonna get you feeling right. So, you know, 1's enough, and 2 is probably a little bit too much. It's a little potent. But anyways, learn about essential oils, aromatically, topically, internally. There's lots of different ways that you can take them. And we'll finish up here real quick. And the ripsticks, of course, I love the ripsticks. Take them every single day. Took Ignite. Ignite's the pre-workout. Makes you feel like you're about to bench a bulldozer. You're going to go into the gym, and I guarantee you're going to do better on your very first time taking this. I can say that because I did. It was unbelievable. Okay, the purple one and the ripsticks recover, helps your body recover, gives it the branched chain amino acids for your muscles to build back up after you're done ripping them up in the gym with the Ignite. It's awesome. The fuel is during the workout, so if you're a runner, I'm not a runner, but if I was, I would drink the fuel like crazy, and it helps you continue to keep your heart rate up, continue to help give you the, I guess, the fuel to exercise for a longer amount of time. Also, the Hydrate, kind of hidden back there on the right, it is a I would say a Gatorade replacement. Gatorade and Powerades are chock full of sugar, and the Hydrate only has 4 grams of sugar, and it's all natural. And of course, the incredible bottle that you get to mix it all up in. Anyways, Nathan, that's it for right now, my man, and we can go over this a little bit later, but back to you.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Thank you very much. I mean, all of that Dougie was talking about is they're products for everybody. That's just the bottom line, right? There's a product for everybody where everybody can find something that they like to use. The whole point is to create consumption in the marketplace. That's just the nuts and bolts of it. So, because instead of, say, for instance, myself, instead of having to buy, products that I used to buy at GNC, I can actually instead spend my money with a company that's going to pay me back. Because I'm going to get up here for a minute. I've got my ripstick stuff here. You know, it's the fuel he was talking about. Because instead of me patronizing GNC, I can actually patronize a company that will pay me up to 50% back, the profits back, and gives me the ability to build a legacy business, a business that will outlive me, will outlive my kids, and will grow into anything that any one of us could ever work for the next 40 years. Okay? Guys, I'm super stoked. I'm super pumped. We have 21 people in chat. We have 13 viewers right now. And this link was not posted till 3 p.m. today. So if you can understand what we're at the cusp of here with technology, and we have not even, you guys have not even seen a portion of this system that we're working on. Guys, it will, I mean, a 90-year-old who is willing at least to mess with technology a little bit will be able to do this business. A deaf mute will be able to do this business, because all it is just use something and plug people in. Okay? Guys, the health testimonials are amazing. We know the products are great. We know it's made by a great company, but I want to show you guys, and I want to introduce someone to you guys who is an epitome of what this business, what this company stands for, okay? Because normally we'd probably have 2 guests, we'd have somebody talk about, their health, and we'd have another person talk about the business or what, it's done for them. So that's kind of what we had last night. But today we have a guest who is the complete package, guys. He has been able to see it change both ways. So I want you guys to pay attention, and I want you guys to think about people in your lives, even skeptics. We're not telling you to try to sell them anything. Plug them into this system. Let them see, let them hear for themselves, and let them make a decision as to what they want to do. I mean, this business is not more difficult than what is occurring right now, where you plug people in and let us do the work, okay? And you don't have to be in anybody's living room if you don't want to be. All right, so without further ado, I'm going to introduce Mr. Amos Bontrager, one of the hardest working men I've ever met. But, you know, the most important thing, guys, is he has been able to build an incredibly massive business inside of ZJ International. The regular way, the old school way, the belly to belly, you know, the quote unquote the hard way, man. So if that tells you anything about this man, it tells you that he knows how to do it, okay? So part of what I also want to get you guys to think about is if Amos can do this stuff from his background, which he's going to tell you guys about, do it the hard way and get the results that he's getting, man. This man's making gangster money, right? If he's able to get the results he's able to get, how much more so if we're able to leverage technology? If we're able to get this thing rolling and cranking the way it's going to be, it's time to get excited. So without further ado, this man was the distributor of the year, and if you can understand that ZJ International does business in 56 countries, has thousands of distributors, and this gentleman from good old Missouri was the distributor of the year, and just 24 months ago, I mean, I'll just let you guys, I just let him tell the story, man. So without further ado, I'm going to put Mr. Amos Bontrager. He's an awesome leader within our company, a gentleman that I'm proud to call a friend, a leader, a mentor in many ways. I'm going to put him on the phone. Phone, old school, still talking old school. I'm going to put him, unmute him here real quick, and let him tell us what ZJ International, what Life Unlimited means to him, what this industry means to him, and what it has also done for his pocketbook, but beginning first with his health. So, Mr. Bontrager, if you could please unmute yourself there for us, and you know how to do. Just take it away, sir.
Very good. Hey, Nathan, can you hear me?
Absolutely. Yes, sir, I can.
Awesome. Very good. Well, hey, listen, first of all, Nathan, thank you so much actually for inviting me to be able to be on this thing. Guys, if you don't know this, Nathan alluded to the fact that I'm not too good with technology. That's really putting it quite mildly. Matter of fact, I had Nathan on the phone for probably 45 minutes helping me get hooked up to this deal tonight. So anyway, it's good to be with you guys. Hey, listen, I'm really excited about being on this seriously because, like Nathan has said, this has made such a change in my life from so many different areas. Frankly, not only has it helped me out a lot in learning technology, 2 years ago, or whenever I started this industry, I could not have turned on a computer. So I think I'm doing pretty well, right, Nathan?
Absolutely, yes, sir.
Listen, guys, I looked at what you guys are looking at right now, and I heard somebody's testimony. Nathan talked about people being skeptical. I don't think there's anybody that was more skeptical than I was. I grew up Amish, so in those communities, if you're familiar with them, a lot of you guys are, if you have any type of illness, guess what? You get to try every type of juice, drink, oil, home remedies that taste horrible. And so in doing so, I had what was called Crohn's disease. So everybody and their brother, cousin, uncle, and aunt knew of something that could help me. And it did help me. It helped me not like those people. Because, listen, most of their ideas didn't even make a difference. So I had tried over the past 15 years lots and lots and lots of different nutritional products. Frankly, Nathan, I'm just so blessed to be a part of this because when this showed up, I actually shut the guy down when he told me it was a good product because I heard that story a gazillion times before. So actually, I stuck my foot in my mouth. I go, what I'm looking for is something for a little extra income. So he jumped on that one real quick. And while I'm trying to figure out a way to weasel out of that, he says something very simple and profound that I could not argue with. He goes, listen, Kenneth Brailsford, which I knew of, I had used his products from his previous companies, and I knew that he had, whatever he'd done, he did with integrity. So he goes, Kenneth Brailsford is taking all advertising dollars, instead of spending it on television commercials, giving it back to the consumer. Nathan, you know, at that point, I couldn't argue. I'm like, okay, I went from trying to get out of it to how does this work? So they shared with me very briefly how the compensation worked, and I was very intrigued. I was very impressed with it. I jumped on board, and so I jumped on with the mindset not to use this green drink. I had no intentions of consuming that because I was convinced it would help someone else, like the guy that shared his testimony. It just wasn't going to help me. So I was only using this from the standpoint of using it as a business model. I do love doing business. I've done a lot of, so I understood that side of it. So that's what I was doing, Nathan. In about a week and a half, we got our product, and a short version of what it's done for us for our health is I was on tons of different medications. I probably shouldn't be naming any of them off, but some of them were very aggressive. And in a week and a half, we got our product. Wife and kids were using it. They loved it. And guess what? You guessed it. They tried to talk me into it. Finally, I agreed. I gave them 30 days. I said, I'll try it 30 days and see what it does for me. What I was really saying is I'll try it 30 days to prove to you that it's not going to work. In 30 days, guys, I couldn't argue with them. I was seeing some type of results, nothing major. At the end of my second month, though, I was off all prescription medications and have not been on them since. Now, I was due to start doing stomach surgeries and those things. We were just getting ready to start those due to the Crohn's, and so I haven't done that either. So today, I am so passionate and such a believer in what we have today. And I'm not saying this is a cure-all. What I am saying is our bodies were so uniquely designed to heal themselves if given proper nutrition, and also the product that it takes to actually cleanse the body correctly and let it heal itself back. So the body has this ability to actually heal itself if given what it needed. So that's really what I see, and that was happening to myself. So today, this did what, and I'm going to be blunt, no other natural product, medication, doctor, or even home remedy was able to do. So guys, I am on it. I couldn't be more excited. I couldn't be more passionate. When Nathan asked me to be on this, there's no way possible I could have told him no, not only from the standpoint of what he's done for us, and I always like to say if sharing my story can help someone else see the value of, I don't care how many things you might have tried, to still try this, or think of someone maybe in your family or friends that are in desperate need of something, you definitely have to get this to them. I don't care how many things they've tried, and I don't care how negative they are, or whatever it takes to kind of get them to get started with it, because obviously had it not have been that Kenneth Brailsford had a very unique compensation plan to this, I would not have joined up and would not have my health back today. Nathan Ackman, I can't say enough good things about this guy and his leadership and where he's going. For all of you guys that were invited and are looking at this for the first time, I promise you that the person that asked you to look at it, they are doing this because they want to help you, and they're going to help you. These guys are out to help people. Anything from Doug to Lee, obviously Nathan. These guys are just Phil. These guys are amazing leaders. So you're connecting to a group of unique people that's going to take this to the next level. Guess what? With or without you and I.
That's
so
right.
I chose to be a part of it, not get left behind. So thankful that I did. From a financial standpoint, Nathan had talked a little bit about this being the next Facebook, Google, whatever it might be. Guys, that's putting it mildly. Seriously, everything revolves around solving problems. and it truly does. We can honestly, I'm sure you're familiar with the food chain and what's going on there, and I'm not going to spend any time there, but the fact is today we're experiencing a lot more health issues than we ever have before. That's just what's going on. We can't get around it. So the fact that we have a product that truly can make a difference in that arena really gives us a cutting edge. It puts us in a position to have something that's going to be needed not only from now or 2 years from now. This will be needed from this day forward at a very high level. How many people do you personally know that have Crohn's disease, or maybe friends, or know of people that have friends that have this? Not just Crohn's disease, just don't go there, but so many different areas in people's life, all the way down to using it as a multivitamin. Guys, we're all using multivitamins, but really do your research. Are we getting a multivitamin that's actually absorbable to your body? Doug did such an amazing job describing our product and going through this. This is a product that's 100% bioavailable, guys. That's really giving us the cutting edge there. So if you picked up the drift at this point, not only from a compensation standpoint, not only from a product standpoint, but also a leadership standpoint, the people that's on this and doing this, you're joining a movement, not just a small company that's going to be around for 6 months or so, a small company that has a juice that tastes horrible and maybe gives you a little extra energy for a few days. This is really something that actually is making a difference, and it's everything that's very unique that you're connecting with. So I'm so excited to be able to be on here. I can't wait to meet all of you guys, shake your hand, welcome you guys to the team. Wherever you're going, get with the guy that asked you to look at it. From a financial standpoint, this has absolutely taken me above and beyond where I possibly thought that I could be at this point in time. But again, it all has to do with being connected to the right company, right product, right leadership, people like the leaders that are on this webinar tonight, helping each other and helping you. So welcome to the team. Nathan, thank you so much for putting this together. Thank you so much for inviting me on.
Thank you, sir. I mean, that's fantastic, because when Amos was talking, I'm thinking, okay, this gentleman, or you're in like Philadelphia right now, you said? Yep. So this gentleman is in Philadelphia. I mean, moving around. I mean, it's hard to put him in one place. But we're able to leverage technology, and you're able to have Amos in your living room or wherever you are right now, telling you this when you otherwise wouldn't have been able to do that. So guys, if there is any selling involved, that's just about it, because these gentlemen who have done this talking have pretty much done the selling for you. I mean, so if you have somebody in your life that you want to introduce to this, or you want to, either help health-wise or, financially, everybody should be looking at their health, and everybody should be making money. All you have to do is plug them in. And now it's as easy as sending a text message with a link and say, hey, you need to check this out at 8 o'clock. It's not dragging someone to a home event. If they don't want to go, what can you do? But people, I guarantee you, will pick up their phone or will get on their computer, because they're already on Facebook, right? It's just a link you send them on Facebook, and they click and they're on here. So we're going to touch more people, and we're going to touch them very, very rapidly. But I really do also want to highlight just something that came to my mind. We're talking about the awesome, health benefits of these products. Do not forget, guys, you don't need to use the core nutritionals, which everybody should. Like I said, I am in love, super in love with my body oil, right? I've got like 2 of these things sitting on my table. So you can find anything that you like and be part of this movement. Because if you're not spending it with this business, with this company that's going places, you see, we're all sporting this stuff. If you're not spending it with this company that's going places, that's giving you an opportunity to profit, you're going to be spending it with those guys who do not care one lick about you. Okay? Sam Walton's kids are still going to get richer, and you're not. Bottom line. Okay? So that's the beauty of it. But I really want to come back a little bit here to Mr. Bontrager. Amos, sir, I know you'd said something, a little bit in passing about business, but but I really want to give people an idea of what you did before and how hard you worked at what you did before, the kind of results you got, and the kind of results you're getting now. And tell me, in relation to where you see yourself being in the next 5 years, how far into it do you think you are? Okay, so kind of weave everything in. I really want to paint a picture to people about the income opportunity of doing something on a part-time basis. And all they are is plugging into the system. I am thinking of some of those people who either A, are working $10 an hour jobs and say they're too busy. You can't be too busy for this, number one. But B, on the other end of the spectrum, that doctor who's making, you know, the average doctor doesn't make as much as you guys think. But let's say, yeah, he makes 450 grand a year. That's actually on the high end. What would you say to people on those two extremes? You know, because the doctor says, well, I already make good money and da-da-da-da. Paint a picture for us in terms of the money, where you were, where you are, and where you're going.
Very good. Can you still hear me?
Absolutely.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Listen, man, that's obviously a subject that I like talking about a lot, especially when I'm doing one-on-ones and things of that nature. But Nathan, I actually grew up on a dairy farm, real briefly on that, and if anybody has ever dealt with that, you know it's a lot of hard work there. But then I went into construction. I did construction for quite a few years, and put in, obviously, long days, worked hard, like any of you guys do. But this is what happened in construction is I'd have to do this job and then get paid for it, bid another job, do it, get paid for it. But after 10 years, I realized that I have nothing coming in off of what I've done 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 2 years ago, 6 months ago. I have no reoccurring income coming in off of all my efforts that I put in. So when I was introduced to this industry, and I really began to understand that, Nathan, I can do something one time and 2 years later, 5 years later, 10 years later, still get paid off of my efforts that I put into there. I really began to understand why some people are very successful in life, why some people are very wealthy in life, is because they've learned to put themselves in the right position where they can actually tie into a revenue that continues paying them when they're not doing it, or when they're sleeping, or when I'm in Philadelphia, there's things going on all over the world in a lot of different countries in my business. So, Nathan, I began to really look out ahead and look at myself in 5 years from now. Let's say I wasn't ill at all back when I was looking at this, and my health was good, and I could continue doing construction. Where would I be in 5 years, Nathan? That was the type of person that you're talking about that maybe is working a job. That was not necessarily working a job. I own my own construction, but it was just a high-paying job with a lot of overhead. So I looked at where will I be in 5 years, and I really traced it back to where was I 5 years ago, and how much did I advance in the last 5 years. That's where I'm going to be in the next 5 years. So asking that question to say this, look at yourself right now. If you're working a job, maybe own your own business, whatever it might be, what happened in the past 5 years is probably where you're going to be in the next 5 years. And guess what? The next 5 years are going to come and go, whether you do anything different or not. If you choose to build a residual income in the next 5 years, you can have a major residual in nature income that most people only dream about. But those 5 years are going to come and go. So if you continue your job, you'll still be at that job, still be maybe paycheck to paycheck. I was that way. And maybe you're not. Maybe you've just rose above that. And that's great if you have. But let's say you're already making some pretty serious income. First of all, I know if you're making some pretty serious income, you very well understand money, and you understand what it takes to make it, because you wouldn't be making a serious income if you hadn't already made some really good choices in business and whatever it is that you're doing. So let's take a look at it really quick at making another good choice. From a standpoint of timing, all direct selling companies at one point in their life go into massive growth. Whether we like it or not, it's what happens. Just do your research. if they have good product, good compensation plan, they're really going to massive growth. You know, the good news is this company hadn't even went into that yet. We haven't really experienced the massive numbers coming in. So what's that tell you? From an investor standpoint, with the binary structure, you can join up, you can grab a position, and actually have something that in 5 years from now is bringing in unbelievable amounts simply because you grabbed a spot at the right time. I'm exactly 2 years and 1 month into this right now at this point in time. Matter of fact, to today, it is 2 years and 1 month.
Yeah.
So this really went wild for us, but it was because of timing. It was because I got in at the right time, but then also went and did something with it, you know, immediately, jumped on board and did something with it. So from an investor standpoint, oh my goodness, get with the guy that asked you to look at this and find out why is it so important to get a position into structure and to get it ASAP before anything else drops in. And then also, how can this build a residual income doing 1 hour a day with Nathan or Doug or Lee or Phil or anybody? How can you, if you're still working a job, how can you put in like an hour a day and start building a residual income? Again, look 5 years down the road, that's going to come and go, but you can actually build a residual income that's way above and beyond. It did that for me. I'm full-time in this. This is all I do. Guys, I can't imagine myself doing anything else. Maybe you don't want to do this as a full-time job. That's great, but at least it gives you that chance. I've heard this so many times. I wished I'd have been one of those guys that invested in Walmart, or I wished I'd have been someone that invested in Microsoft or whatever. I wish my grandparents would have, right? Or I wish I'd have been one of the first few people in that company. Guys, we get to be that. Not only do we get to be the first few that's really getting involved, but you get to tie to some great leaders. Thank you, Nathan.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you very much, Amos. I mean, guys, this gentleman is so modest, it's not even funny. I can tell you that, okay? Because I've seen people in other companies that do not make half of what he makes, and they're plastering it all over Facebook, and they're telling you how much they made last year. I can guarantee you, just like the gentleman we had on yesterday, you know, these gentlemen have made 7 figures in this industry, are making money that a lot of people will not make in 10 years working their butt off in a year. Okay? They're making more money in 1 month than some people will make in a whole year. So, but you know, and that's the beauty of what we've got. You're not going to hear people jumping around, yelling, screaming, this and that, this is what I make, and flashing dollar bills. But I do not mistake that modesty for a lack of I guess I should say, solvency, I guess. I'm throwing that language out there. So it's a beautiful thing, man. And I want to highlight to you guys that this is a pre-launch event. And we're holding these events so you guys can see how easy it is to plug someone in. If you're sitting there asking yourself, oh my God, can I sell? Can I do this? No, you don't have to. Plug someone in, and amazing people like, you know, Amos here will show your friends, your family with amazing testimonies. Guys, we plan on having these and having an awesome speaker. And that's why we're calling this a Life Unlimited show. We're going to have an awesome speaker every single night when we hold these. Not every night of the week, of course, but we won't run out of people who will either tell you what this and what these products have done for their health or how it has changed their financial life. We will not, I guarantee you, run out of people. So if you plug people in every single time, you will always get an amazing show, you know, and you'll just have customers trickle into your business, and you'll build a big stream of income. So that's awesome. Amos, sir, I thank you very much. Now we're gonna get Doug, because Doug is better at telling these things than me. We're gonna get Doug to tell us how can the average person, because everything begins with breaking it down to its fundamental building block, just like a cell, right? How can the average person start by making a little bit of money in this deal? how can the average person start using products like this? I mean, I have a whole bag full of this stuff, so you understand that it is things that we live our lives around, and we're not just, you know, telling you to use something that you're not supposed to. Try it out. See if you like it. If you like it, fall in love with something and use it. You're in the business, okay? But we're going to get Doug to show us how can the average person make $1,500, which is our benchmark, and maybe 3,000, maybe 5,000, maybe 10,000, maybe, you know, gangster money like Mr. Bontrager. How can the average person start? So he's going to introduce what we call our team builder bonus, which is the foundation of this business, and hopefully he can paint a picture as to how we can get this thing done by leveraging the people that we have around us. So Dougie, are you ready?
Yes, sir. Yeah. So guys, we're gonna talk about the basics, right? I've always heard it said, become brilliant at the basics. That's all you really need to do. So we're gonna talk about that real quickly. But the reason why you want to create a stream of residual income, a way to have leverage, it's better. It's one of the best things you can do. I mean, Michael Jackson had his best year last year, and we all know he's dead. But his residual income keeps coming. I still listen to Man in the Mirror. I still jam out to his stuff, right?
Yeah.
He did something while he was here. Come on, I know y'all are laughing. Come on now, y'all know you do. Whatever. All right, so here's what we're gonna go over: how to set up a stream of residual income that continues to come in long after I'm gone. Long after I'm gone. My grandkids will be able to take advantage of this.
Hey, Dougie. Hey, Dougie,
Yeah.
one moment. If you don't mind, let me interrupt you. Hey, guys, for you guys who are in chat, I posted a poll on that chat. I want you guys to kindly look for that poll real quick, and I want you to vote on that, okay? We're going to take the results of the poll at the end of it. So for the next few minutes, we're going to wrap up really, really quickly. We want to make these things snap, snap. As we keep doing it, we're going to get a quick pattern to it, in and out, in and out, in and out, all right? But please look for the poll in the chat area, whatever, and it has a question, and it says, which would you prefer? Online shows like this, but just kindly vote on that, and Dougie, back to you.
Yep, awesome. So real quick, we're gonna break it down. I'm gonna share my screen real quick. Tell me when you can see this. You see it? You got me? Okay.
Roger.
So real quick, guys, it starts with this. It starts with 2. Okay? This is how it starts.
If you are an active distributor with 750 group volume and have personally enrolled 2 new distributors.
Right there. This is you. You set up your account. You basically just purchase something that you like, whether it be some of the oils, whether it be the nutritionals, whether it be all of them. It's up to you, completely up to you. When you introduce 2 people, one on your left team, one on your right team, to do the exact same thing, buy the oils, buy something that they like, okay? That is how it begins. That's how it starts, okay? It's 2. A lot of other companies, you have to do like, 6 different people right here, and then you only get 1 level down, and then you got to go to the farther. You're like an octopus, man. So right here, we're just a normal human being, 2 legs, nothing crazy, no alien stuff, but that's what this is. Very, very simple, okay? So what you're going to do is sponsor 2 people. Here's the next step.
With a minimum of 75 volume.
You help them sponsor 2, right? A lot of times, guys, it's just your family, your warm market, your mom and dad, brother and sister, aunt and uncle, cousins, something like that. They just say, hey, try this product out. I think you'll really like it. Chances are they're going to like it, and they're going to want to share with some of their friends. And that's how it starts. But every time you help those 2 get there too, the company will continue to send you $100 every single month residually, as long as those people continue to order. That's pretty cool. That's that's nothing really get excited over, $100, but we're gonna keep going to the next level.
Helping them also enroll 2, you receive a $100 bonus. Now these new distributors enroll 2 and receive.
When you help those 2, sponsor their 2. So again, this may look a little complicated, but understand this is where it's coming from. You helping 2, who help 2, who help 2. It's really not a whole lot of effort. right, guys? Because everybody's going to tell somebody anyways. They're going to say, hey, I'm trying this new product. It's swamp water, or it's, you know, it's this thing called moringa or something. People say, what are you drinking? That looks gross. And then it leads into a conversation, guys. It's awesome. So that's how it works. Every time these people right here continue to order their products, just happily consuming a product. They don't have to be doing the business. There's no quotas. There's no hidden things. That's it. There's no sign-up fees. It's just buying product. That's it. When you have those people doing that, you will make $250 every single month residually. That's pretty cool. That's pretty awesome. Okay, last level.
$250 bonus. By helping this last group in row 2, you will receive a $1,500.
Once you help those two get their two, that is when you get into what we call the gangster money. Well, maybe not gangster money, but this is the beginning of gangster money. So this is like mini gangster money. So this is the full cycle of what's called the team builder bonus. So it starts with 2, right? So don't get overwhelmed. Don't think you got to know everything. Just think of 2 people that you know that you could share the product with that might agree with it, and let's get them on the phone. Let's talk to them, right? Let's say, hey, watch this video, jump on this webinar. You know, take a look at what we're doing. I think you'll be really impressed. And when you help those 2 get their 2, get their 2, get their 2, you will be making $1,500 a month. And the cool thing is, you don't have to just you're not stuck doing this once. You can do this as many times as you want. So that is our team builder bonus quick snapshot. That's pretty much everything there is to know about that. So Nathan, anything else, my man?
Well, I really want to highlight again when this thing is really as easy to build as sending somebody to a webinar, sending someone to one of these shows, because we will explain it to them. You don't have to explain it. So plug people into the thing, use a product that could change your life, and that's really it. And you can see a clear path to making, you know, 6 figures and whatever it is that you will lives, and do not even have a remote shot at making 6 figures. Okay? Guys, you do not want to settle for mediocrity. I mean, this is the thing. We're God's greatest creation, and there is no reason why somebody should tell you that you're worth $10 an hour, that you're worth $30 an hour. Even $30, even $50 means that if a human being is willing to pay you $50 an hour, you're probably worth $200 an hour. So why are we settling out of fear? Okay? And so when we get this whole show started, we're going to get into a little bit more of the motivational stuff. We're going to have awesome speakers who are going to talk more than just about moringa. We're going to get people who are going to teach us about money, who are going to give us good advice about different things. We've got someone lined up for the oils who's going to blow all the ladies' minds. Guys, you're in for a treat. You're in for a show. It's going to be a big, awesome community. You hear me? Because eventually we're going to quit talking about moringa. And guess what? People are still going to use it. All right? But for now, I want you guys to get excited about this, because this is as easy as it gets. It's as easy as it gets. And all you got to do is get started. Because what's the worst that could happen? You get healthy? Oh, wow, okay, it's a problem. So, guys, it's not a whole lot that I have to say anymore. I don't want to keep a whole bunch of people on. You know, we're really trying to cut this shorter and shorter. We'll get it all figured out. But I'm going to put Mr. Phil on here. See if he's got any awesome words of insight, any things he would love to share with us. I'm pretty sure through the whole course of this conversation, some things may have come to your mind. So please tell us something.
Absolutely, and I just want to say I really enjoyed Amos's story. Seen him up on stage a couple of years ago, and might have been this last year too. But yes, I want to say something, because when people say they talk about time, and I don't want to sell, I think Kevin Brassel said it the best. He says, you know, we're not salesmen, we're storytellers. We validate, we tell a story. Everybody has a story, and that relates to someone else that connects. And then the time, wow, when I was introduced to this, I was time depleted. I mean, and it was really having a hindrance on my relationships and everything, right? And I was blaming anybody and everybody, because I was working so much, 3 jobs, going 7 days a week. But when I was introduced to this, the neat thing about it, the busier I was, the better I was able to do this business, simply because I was in connection with people. I was able to touch and connect with people as I went through my daily routine. That's what this business, that's what the convenience of this business is all about, is talking to people as I go along with my normal daily activities. Listening. I listen different now. I hear, just like you said, and everybody else, I hear people. It's either I'm sick, I got things going on, or man, I am tired of working so much, or finances are this or that. And you know, it's just a matter of getting started. It's a matter of, and you hear it all the time, the most expensive thing you can own is a closed mind.
Closed mind.
So, you know, these are some things that resonate with me. And, you know, and I love listening to Douglas. He says some things that are so key to be such a young guy. And I'm glad to be connected with him and you and just everybody, Lee, Amos. But, yes, time. Look, I don't like to sell. Selling is convincing. These products are absolutely phenomenal. We have something that's unique in the market, and there's really no competition, because when people take it, they're like, I've never taken anything like this before. Like Amos, he has taken numerous and numerous products, and it was just an empty trail, an empty promise. But when you take these products that have the moringa in it, wow, it's amazing, and the science behind it, and all, you know, it's all natural, right? It comes from one plant. How amazing is that? And you know, and my life's been changed because of it, and I'm growing this business, and I have big things with this business, and connected with great people, great leaders, people that really look out for you, because, you know, team together, everybody achieves more. And, you know, it's doing for others, even when we're not connected in the same leg. You know, it's just part of the Zija family as a whole, as a corporate. So I'm excited. And for those out there that are listening, look, you got to keep your mind open, because if you don't, all kinds of things could pass you by. You could do lots of things to earn money, but why not do and connect with great people, be in the best health of your life? I love these products. Everything y'all talked about, I take them all. I consume them all. I use some of the GNM products, so it's phenomenal, because you're putting something good in your body, and our biggest organ is our skin, and there's nothing like putting stuff on it that you know that don't have any harmful chemicals in it that could really cause some damage. But you know, I could go on and on. It's very exciting. I got to get up early in the morning. I appreciate you having me on, and.
Yes, sir.
And I know we're going to have more of these, and I appreciate it. Nice to meet Amos, and I've never shook his hand, but I've been able to meet him and Lee as well. Hey, it's great connecting with you guys. I'm gonna go hit the sack, and for all you guys out there, hey, look at this. This is a real deal in every way.
Awesome, awesome. Yeah, you can give them a virtual high five. They'll take it. But guys, you heard it there. You heard it. And this, like I said, is as easy as plugging someone in. I met a guy today at the gym. I just came from the gym before I sat down here. Met a guy today at the gym. Been talking to him for a while. Known the guy. So we got in a conversation. I'm walking away, and I was like, hey, whoa, what are you doing tonight at 8? He says nothing. I said, great. I'm having a webinar. You should check it out. And he says, cool. I said, I'll text you the link. And that's it. That was it. Okay, and honestly, I forgot to text in the link because I was hurrying up to do that. But guess what? We're gonna have these. That's it. So if anybody can do that, you're set. Okay. So I'm gonna pass it on to my brother Lee. Brother Lee, could you say something to us before we wrap this show up?
Absolutely. I just want to thank each and every one of you guys that's on here and the attendees. I'm humbled to be here. I appreciate all of you guys, and we're taking this thing to the top. One last thing. When we go through the team builder bonus, I think it's just really important to mention that you're already making money on a weekly basis. That's actually a monthly bonus. And I think that can be misconstrued when people see that. You're making money when you have those people in your group. And That's all I wanted to share. Thank you guys again for having me. I'm so proud to be a part of this group. And get back with the people who got you on this link and talk to them.
Awesome. You know, for the always wait till payday. You know, payday for some is every 2 weeks. Payday for some is at the end of the month. How cool would it be to get a check at the end of or the beginning of every week because they mail it to you or however? How cool would it be to get a check every week? Maybe a couple $100 that could help with a few things so you don't have to stress, right? And how cool would it be over time for that check to get bigger and bigger, and eventually you're not worried about your paycheck anymore because this is taking care of it. That's a big deal. This is residual income and the ability to own an international business. I'm going to take you back there to Mr. Brauntrigger real quick. Amos, sir, since you've been silent for a while, is there anything else you'd like to add for us? This video is going to be made available live replay later on, so a lot more people are going to be watching it. So is there anything that you would like to share with us and before we wrap up?
Yes, very good. Can you still hear me?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Awesome, very good. Well, listen, the fact that you guys are doing a pre-launch, and not just you guys, we're all in this, doing a pre-launch. Guys, if you're looking at this right now, what I would suggest to do is grab a spot because this is going to grow with massive growth. Get with the leader that asked you to look at this and get him to help you to get all your friends and anybody that they might know to get in ahead of the massive numbers that are coming in. But take immediate action. I literally have people that have lost a lot of money by waiting a day, some of them a week, and they've lost a very valuable position. And now you guys are doing a pre-launch, meaning that this is going to really take off in the next few weeks and start growing with massive growth. So if you're looking at it, don't only jump in immediately. Get with a few of your friends and let them know to be a part of what you're doing. Those top 2 spots right below you are crucial. They're critical. You want to be sure that you have your best friends join up immediately and grab those spots before someone else gets it, because this is going to go with or without us. Thank you again, Nathan. I'm so proud of what you guys are doing, where we're going, and so excited to call you a business partner, the person that's just looking at this for the first time. So welcome to the team. Welcome to the family. We're going somewhere. Thanks, Nathan.
Awesome. Thank you, sir. Oh, man, that's fantastic. You know, the thing I was thinking about was this is fantastic. You know, deliver what he just did this evening on video is a value. And, guys, when you join this family, you understand who this man is even more than you do right now. Hey, Dougie Fresh, anything for us before we wrap up? And before I forget, I think our next event is going to have somebody who is an oils expert. So for the ladies, essential oils, weight management, all that good stuff. We're going to put something together for you guys. So we get one of these ladies who knows what they're talking about, even more than we do, get you all excited because, I mean, every woman wants to lose weight, all right? So, Doug, do you have anything else to add, brother?
4 questions. Number 1, why? Why do something like this? Why strive for more? Why try? Why try to do something big? Why try to help a lot of people? And I think the best way to answer that is with the second question, why not? Why not aim for high? Why not go for it? Why not just strive to be all that you can be? You know, that's something that I ask myself every day. Why not do it? Why not make that phone call? Why not? And then number 3 is why not you? Why not you? Be all that you can be. Do something. You don't have to do a ton, but do something. So why not you? And then number 4, why not now? Here's the thing about tomorrow is it never gets here. So take action today. I've never met somebody that's been super successful that has just kind of put it off and waited. The people that are the most successful, the ones that take action, trusting in themselves, having that inner confidence that what they decide is going to work. Not, I'll do this now and then I hope it works. It's I'm going to make it work. So anyways, guys, you know, this is the best decision I've ever made. and I am a Zija fanatic for life. So join us. You'll be glad you did. That's it.
Awesome, awesome. Hey, to all of you guys in chat, to all of you guys viewing, thank you very much, man. We love you guys. Plug people in. We're going to make the link available sooner. The next show will be on Friday. Friday is game day in Zija Land, so we'll hopefully get it done soon enough so we can add some new people to this family. We can get people paid, get people started, get people rocking early enough in the evening. So the next show is going to be Friday. We're going to release those details rather soon. Hopefully we'll get them out to you guys tonight so you can start promoting those events, start promoting those links. I really hope that the next event we have 100 people plus in this chat. We've had them before, but on short notice, we had this many people turn out. So we're going to rock it, share it, get excited. Wow, I really don't have much else to say. Like I said, I could talk forever because I'm at home. But we'll wrap it up. And for all of you, it's been fun. Thank you very much. And thanks for joining us.
Boom.
Thank you.